Hello to all of our viewers and welcome to VPC Live, Distance Learning Edition. I'm your host Victoria Wolf Anderson, bringing you the most trending topics from the comfort of my own home. It's December 16th as of this being filmed, and let's start today's show. With Biden securing the presidency on December 14th and the COVID-19 vaccine being distributed across the United States and the world to healthcare workers, it seems a lot has occurred both this week and last week. Our next segment today will be from Mr. Miller's very own broadcast journalism class. Let's see what they have to say.
If you have watched the news in these past few months, you have most likely seen maps like this. But in order to interpret this map, you have to understand the Electoral College. Simply put, the Electoral College is a group of 538 people who formally elect the President and Vice President of the United States of America. Each state gets a specific number of electors based on their representation in Congress, with the exception of the District of Columbia, which has 3 electors despite having no representation in Congress. Both the Democratic and Republican candidates are trying to reach 270 electoral votes, which is just over half of the 538 votes in total. For example, the state of California has a total of 55 votes. If the Democratic candidate wins in California, they will get all 55 votes and the Republican candidate will get none. This is why candidates typically try to win states like Texas, New York, and Florida because of their bigger populations. But they cannot completely disregard small states because every vote counts in a close election. This is just some basic information about the Electoral College. Check out the following websites for more information.
I'm your host, Kyle Chavez, with today's news, and we're going to be talking about 2020's video game releases, consoles, and much more. And we're starting off with the new consoles, the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, which are both priced at about $500. And the games that come with it are pretty fire. So we got Cyberpunk 2020 with various bugs and problems for console players, as well as Sony removing the game from their web store. And the ranking for the game, so-so. We also got Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is only available on PlayStation, rating about 4.6 out of 5 on GameStop, and 4.5 out of 5 on TechRadar. We also got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, ranking at 8 out of 10 from IGN, which is available on both consoles and PC. We also got Call of Duty Cold War, which hasn't been receiving a lot of good ratings recently, which is pretty ironic. We also got Genshin Impact, which is a game that I strictly recommend. It's a pretty fun game. You can play on PC and I think on your iPhone, possibly, or Android device. And it's received pretty good ratings. The community is also really well. And yeah, overall, good games. All right, that's all for today. It's been your host, Kyle Chavez, and we're out. Peace.
Hello Danbury Hatters, I'm your media anchor Chloe Wong, covering today's film news segment of VPC Live, and I'm here today to give you your 2020 and 2021 latest updates on new upcoming movies and films, including a recap of the 2020 Oscar nominees. First, let's take a look at the 2020 Oscar nominees. For Best Picture goes to the Korean hit film Parasite, directed by Bong Joon-ho and produced by Kwak Sin-ae and Bong Joon-ho. The Best Actor in a Leading Role goes to Joaquin Phoenix, who plays the role of Joker. And the Best Actress in a Leading Role goes to Renee Zellweger, who plays Judy. And with the year of 2020 wrapping up, here's a list of movies you'll be expecting to come out in 2021. Note that these are not the only movies to be launched in 2021, there's many more to come. First, we have on number 1 trending at the moment is the untitled Spider-Man Far From Home sequel. Release date is expected to be December 17th of 2021, so that's a long ways to go, and it's going to be starring Tom Holland as our beloved Peter Parker. For number 2, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Its release date is expected to be July 9th of 2021, starring Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, and that's perfect for the role of Asian representation in Hollywood. For number 3, we have Mortal Kombat. Its release date is expected to be April 16th of 2021, starring Ludi Lin as Liu Kang, another representation for the Asian community. And number 4, we have Fast and Furious 9. Release date is expected to be April 2nd of 2021, starring Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto and his crew consisting of Michelle Rodriguez as Letty Ortiz, Ludacris as Tej Park, Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce, and Nathalie Emmanuel as Megan Ramsey. For number 5, we have the movie Spiral, which is rated PG-13. Its release date is expected to be May 21st of 2021, starring Chris Rock as Detective Ezekiel Banks. And because the holidays are right around the corner, to wrap this segment up, here's a list of the top 5 favorite classic American movies, Christmas movies. For number 1, we have Elf, Buddies Sing and Cheer Along, Home Alone, the 1990 version, The Nightmare Before Christmas, an animated movie, another anime movie, The Polar Express, and then finally we have The Scrooge. And for our recent Christmas films, we have The Black Christmas, which is rated PG-13, a horror movie, The Jingle Jangle, a fantasy movie, Let It Snow, a PG-13 movie, The Christmas Chronicles, and The Christmas Chronicles 2. That is all for our segment. I'm your news anchor Chloe Wong signing out. Thank you.
Not all things that have occurred in 2020 are tragic. My name is Josh and I would like to talk to you about a spectacular event that happened on December 21st, 2020. Every 20 years there is a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, which makes the two planets more noticeable than ever as they release a bright glow in the night sky. What makes this year's conjunction so special is that they will be the closest they have ever been since 1623, and the closest observable conjunction since the year 1226. We probably won't get to see a similar one to 2020 conjunction until 2080, but there are still many videos and photos that show us this once-in-a-lifetime event. Having this rare occurrence happen this year is a beautiful way to wrap up what has been a devastating year for all of us. Thank you.
Again, great work as always. We wish all of our Jewish viewers a happy Hanukkah, and for those celebrating holidays over winter break, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, or a delightful time during any other holiday. We won't be filming next week as winter break is starting, so I'll see you all, I guess, next year. It seems we have our much needed reprieve from 2020. Stay tuned for the Not Quite So Live VPC Live 2021 edition.